everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you are watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. Today we will be taking a look at the Empty Cup Oracle. So this is an indie oracle deck made by the same creator of one of my favorite tarot decks, the Bito, Sasha Burrington. So it comes in this two-piece box. There is beautiful gold holographic detail all around the box. So it comes apart like this, the inside, then you have inside of the box, and then you have the guidebook. Oh, that is my last card pull. So anyway, so let's take a look at the guidebook. So it has a table of contents, just tells you about the deck, and then already goes to the meanings of all of the cards. So it doesn't have any spreads, just has information on Stasha. But it says here that there are no rules for using this deck. You can draw a daily card, choose from a variety of spreads, or one of your creation. They can be used independently or with other decks, and you may rely on the guidebook, where she shares her personal stories and intentions, or you can just read them intuitively and give your own meaning to these cards. So the whole point here is to trust yourself, learn how to make your own way, and confidently navigate through your one and only precious, gritty, and unique path. Okay, so these are the cards. They are edged in this beautiful matte gold. I love this type of edging. Actually, it's not, it feels like it's, I don't know if it's painted, but it doesn't hurt the hands. It's very sturdy. I got this copy secondhand and I've used it quite a lot, but it still looks really well, which it still looks brand new. So I think that speaks to the quality of this deck. It is a matte rose petal finish, which I am not really that fond of, but there's no issue with this deck, or this particular rose petal isn't the really sticky kind, so I don't have any issues. These are the backs and they are reversible. Okay, so let me just zoom in and we can take a closer look at all of the cards. All right, so these are the cards. They are borderless, and you have a mix of like full art on the card, or like the minimalistic one that we saw earlier, and you have a keyword at the bottom. Well, not really a keyword, it's more of a to identify this particular image. And that usually isn't something that I like, because I would prefer an expansive keyword instead of naming what is on the card. But I don't mind it in this deck, because I don't mind it with this deck because I usually work with guidebooks, especially for oracles, and there's something about Sasha Burrington's work that really speaks to me. It's the same with the Bito. The text, or the meanings on the guidebook for that deck is also quite short, but it just speaks to me. I linked a video of my walkthrough or my flip through of the Bito so that you can see, but that was really one of the first few decks that I felt really understood me, or how I wanted to read tarot, or how I wanted my practice to go. And I was a little bit hesitant to get this oracle because, well, one, I didn't really keep a lot of oracles when I started my practice. I felt that they didn't resonate as much, but at the same time, I wasn't sure I was drawn to the art, and because it's quite minimalistic, right? But when I saw it in a trading group that it was being rehomed by somebody, I got it at a really good price, and I'm just so glad that I did, because this is another special deck. And I don't know if I've just really bonded with Stasha's work, but it just connects with me and resonates with me on a level that most other oracle decks don't. So, so yeah, I'm very, very happy that I was able to get a copy of this deck. Then later on, we will shuffle, choose a card, and you'll see we'll see how it reads from the guidebook, so that you will have an idea if you are also interested in getting this deck. Now, Stasha does say that you can give your own meanings to the cards. I feel that my intuition still needs a lot of work, so I do have a tendency to rely on guidebooks. And yeah, the associations and her meanings are spot on with my own interpretation, or with my current situation or question. So I really like her work and I resonate with it. But there is a lot that you can get, from the art itself. Like, I just need to work on it a little bit more, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's something that I can still develop as long as I keep practicing. And this was also my last card pull. And yeah. So we will zoom out and shuffle, and then we'll see how the guidebook reads. Alright. So I don't really have a problem shuffling this deck. As always, I like to riffle shuffle decks. Since it is rose petal, I do have to pack it in a little bit after shuffling, but it's not super sticky, so I don't mind it as much. You can also overhand shuffle this deck, but because of the rose petal finish, I don't get jumpers a lot. Sometimes I do, but usually when I pick cards for myself using this deck, what I do is I just have a feeling that the shuffling is done, cut it, and then just draw the card. Alright, and then let's read for this one. Mayflies. Mayflies spend their lives mostly as immature nymphs, only to emerge, mate, and die often within 24 hours. They're delicate and beautiful, and a poignant reminder of temporality and impermanence. Meditate on them to remember what is important in this moment. Life is short, death is guaranteed. Try not to stress about this, but rather think on it as a reminder and permission to fully enjoy the feeling of being in a body and existing in the world. So that is how the guidebook reads. It's short, it's sweet, it has this direct to the point message, which I like, which gives you a lot to think about, and I think that's really how Stasha's work speaks to me, which is why I really enjoy working with both the Sasaray Pito and the Empty Cup Oracle. And I think you can just use this, I personally use this more as a daily pull or as an advice card at the end of a tarot reading, and I found it very useful and very helpful to me whenever I approach the reading with an empty cup. Basically, just accept what the cards have to tell me in the moment. So I do trust this deck to give me a good message, and I think that trust or that relationship with the deck makes it even more special for me, and definitely something that I feel will stay in my collection for a long time. So that has been the flip through of the Empty Cup Oracle. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to click on the like button and consider subscribing to my channel, where I post videos like this at least once a week. I'll see you again next time. Bye!